Hey everybody, once again Dwayne Laughlin. This is not a magic trick, but it's an idea I'm quite excited about. We have manufactured it so you can purchase it from Laughlin Magic Store if you want to, or you may be able to figure out how to make a version of this on your own. But it starts by holding up this picture and saying to people, take a look, try to figure out what you're seeing. Now some of you, if you've seen this before, might know what you're looking at. But others, if you've not seen it before, probably don't have a clue. Well, if I turn it this way, maybe you can see it a little better. Maybe it's starting to become clear to you as to what you're seeing. But for some, you may still wonder, what am I looking at? I don't get it. What is that? But now watch this. If I simply take a frame and I put it over the picture, what you're looking at becomes very clear. J-E-S-U-S. It spells Jesus. There's a lesson here. In Matthew chapter 5, verse 16, Jesus said, "Let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven." He was talking about the fact that Christians are to testify, they're to live their lives in a way that people know who God is. And throughout the New Testament, there's that message that we are to be witnesses of who Jesus is. Well, unfortunately, sometimes we don't give a very clear witness. In fact, sometimes when we live our lives contrary to God's truth, it makes it very difficult for people to get the picture as to what Christianity is about. And there are people who say, I don't know why anyone would want to be a Christian in light of how I've seen Christians behave. But it's not that there's anything wrong with our Savior, it's that we as Christians are not representing Him properly. We need to get it right. We need to live as we should, but beyond that, we need to understand that people need a frame of reference. That's why, along with trying to live our lives so that they'll see who Jesus is, whenever we have the opportunity, we need to have the courage to speak out and explain who Jesus is. That's like putting the frame on the picture. That's what helps people get the picture and know that Jesus really is Lord and Savior. He really is the greatest thing that could ever happen in your life, and that is when you give your heart to Him. So that's what I'm doing with a very simple, literal illusion that you may have seen around houses and in stores and stuff. It's very common. But a friend of mine by the name of John Myers, who lives up in Ottawa, Illinois, he is the one who came up with the idea of upsizing this little visual. I guess that's what we'll call it. And John shared the idea with me and gave me permission to take it and share it with others. And frankly, I'm really excited about it. I think it's cool. I think it's useful. It's inexpensive. Those of you who do children's sermons and just lots of object lessons, it might be exactly the kind of thing you're looking for. That's all I'm going to say about that. I'm Dwayne Laughlin. Thanks for tuning in to our Gospel Magic YouTube channel.